Hey there, thanks for making it to today's practice. So today is just a whole body flow. It's gentle, but we'll do a little bit of strengthening work as well. It's really great for the legs, a little bit of balancing work there as well. So make sure you're nice and comfortable, and we're going to start standing today at the top of the mat. When you're ready, you can just start with the feet hip distance apart, and then let's bring the palms of hands into your namaskar position here, letting the elbows drop in. Little soft bend through the knees. We're not like locking out through the backs of the knees. And if it feels comfortable to do so, closing down the eyes, or you could just keep them slightly open and gazing a little bit further forward down on the ground. Just feeling into the base of the feet. That's particularly the points at the base of the big toe and the base of the little toe, the outside edge of the heel and the inner edge of the heel. Just pressing down through those 4 points on either foot. And then as you press down, starting to grow up and out through the sides of the body, up through the crown of the head. Allowing the face to be soft, shoulders soft. Just checking in with where you're at today. And then starting to bring the attention to the breathing. Just noticing your natural breath to begin. And whenever you're ready, you can start to extend into your breathing. And let's tune into our sankalpa, or intention. Your intention may stay the same and might be really clear, or it might evolve over the challenge. And that's okay. Remembering to think of your intention in the present tense. I am worthy. I am kind. Whatever it is for you. And then when you're ready, just gently blink open the eyes. And then releasing the hands down, and let's bend through the knees and place the hands down onto the thighs. So feet are hip distance apart, knees tracking towards that second toe, long through the spine here. And we'll take a cat-cow action here. So bending through the knees, draw the elbows and the shoulders back, lift the eyes, inhale. As you exhale, C-curving through the spine, and turn the fingers in and draw that navel in as you press the upper middle back up towards the ceiling. And then going again, inhale, elbows back, lift the sternum, lift the eyes. Exhale, C-curving through the spine. And again, inhale. Just move at a pace that feels good for you. Remembering to stay grounded through the feet. Let's go 2 more. And last one. Just continue to roll all the way up. Press down through the feet as you reach out through the arms. Palms of hands come together. Inhale. Exhale. Open the arms out as you fold forward over the legs. Feeling free to bend through the knees here as much as you need to. Relax the head down. Take the fingers a little bit further forward of the feet, and then start to straighten into this right leg as you keep that left knee bent. Peel open that right arm up towards the ceiling, taking an inhale. And then exhale, fold that right arm down, bend through the right knee, straight through the left leg, inhaling, looking up towards that left hand. Exhaling, left hand down, bend through that left knee, right arm up, inhale. And then exhale, bend through that right leg. This is the last one. Inhaling. And then exhale, bring that left hand down, soften through both knees, relax the head, spinal roll to come all the way up. Reach out through those arms, palms, hands come together, bring them down through the center line. And releasing the arms down by your side. We can keep the feet hip distance apart here, or if you prefer to bring them together, that's absolutely fine. Reaching those arms down. Let's sweep the arms forward and up, drop the tailbone down, lift through the sternum, open the arms out, and then take the hands to the back of the pelvis, fingers pointing up. Use your thumbs, drop the tailbone down, lift the sternum. Inhale, maybe letting the head relax back. And then as you exhale, coming forward, folding down into your Uttanasana, letting the head relax. Inhale into your halfway lift, either fingertips or into the shins. Exhale, fold and bend through the legs and step that right leg back. Just coming into your sprinter's lunge for a moment, and then rotate to the right. So make the feet parallel, pressing down through the outside edges of the feet here. Keeping that left leg bent for a moment, and then just shifting the weight over to that right leg, bending to the right leg, and then walking the hands over, bending into the left leg. Continue like this, or you might be able to turn the feet out slightly and shift over into your side lunge position here, keeping the toes pointing up towards the ceiling as you bend into each leg. Just a couple more times. And then last one, rotate back towards your sprinter's lunge. Come onto the ball of that right foot. And then coming down onto the right knee, release the top of the foot down, sweep the arms up, taking an inhale, looking up towards the ceiling, lift through the sternum. Let's take another breath here. And then on the next exhale, let's bring the hands down and then keep walking the hands back, starting to straighten into this left leg. And we're just going to walk all the way back and bring that left leg with you until you're sitting down with the right foot to the outside edge of that right hip. If this is not available for you, just bring the foot into your Janu Shirshasana position. If you can, keeping the toes pointing backwards, press down through the outside edge of that, the back of that left leg. Take an inhale, and then exhale, twisting to the right. Turning the eyes to look over towards the right shoulder. Finding a steady spot for the eyes to rest. Lengthening out through both sides of the waist, taking an inhale. Stay for the exhale, maybe find a little bit more twist. And then inhale back towards the front leg. Reach the arms up, inhaling, and then exhale, coming forward over this left leg, holding the calf, ankle, or foot. Take another in-breath, lengthening up, and then exhale, folding down. Just a few breaths here. If the balance is super tricky, keep this left hand down. Alternatively, you could always try sitting up on a cushion or a blanket as well. That just elevating the hips can sometimes help with this pose. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. One more full breath. And the next inhale, coming all the way back upright, and then starting to walk your hands forward. Plant the hands down, tuck the back toes under, step back into your down facing dog. Just taking a couple of breaths here in your down dog. Drawing the kneecaps up. So rising up onto the balls of the feet. Take that right leg up into your three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale to step it forward in between the hands. And then coming up into your arrowhead lunge, palms facing down, Try to draw that right hip crease back. Press the back of that left thigh up towards the ceiling. Just feeling that right glute have to fire up here to stabilize the pose. And then taking an inhale to bend into that back leg slightly to come up into your crescent moon lunge. Bend a little bit deeper in that front leg if you can. Reach that left heel back. Taking an inhale. As you exhale, let's bring the arms down and then forward. Right arm underneath, left arm on top, wrapping the arms around. You're coming into your eagle arms. Lifting the elbows up, maybe lifting the eyes up. Ground down through that right heel. Taking an inhale. As you exhale, start to shift the weight forward into this front leg, torso coming forward, and then come up onto the tippy toes of that left leg and start to lift that left leg up, coming into your warrior 3 variation here. You release those arms, take them back by your side, keep breathing, lift up through the inner edge of that left leg, inhale. As you exhale, if you can, carry this left knee up towards the chest and then placing it back down, finding your Tadasana, grounding down through both feet. Releasing the arms down by your side, sweep the arms up, inhale, drop the tailbone down, open the arms out and take the hands to the back of the pelvis. Drop the tailbone down, lift the sternum. If it's comfortable, you can relax the head back. And then coming back up. Exhale as you fold down into your Uttanasana. Let the head relax down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and step that left leg back. Coming into your sprinter's lunge for a moment. And then rotate towards the left. Rotate both feet to parallel. Bending into this right leg. And then walking the hands over to the left, bending into the left leg. And then again, over to the right, and then over to the left. And then you might rotate this right foot out and the left foot open so the toes point up towards the ceiling, coming into your Skandasana variation of the lunge here. Just being mindful of the leg that's straight, toes pointing straight up towards the ceiling. And we'll just go one more either side. And then rotating back into your sprinter's lunge. Drop that left knee down. Release the top of the left foot down. Take the arms up. Inhaling. And then exhale, bring the hands down. Starting to walk your hands back straight into this right leg. Walking all the way back until you come down into your seat, the left foot to the outside or sole of the foot to the inner edge of that right leg. Take an inhale, exhale, twisting to your left, left hand behind you to try to lift up out of the lower back. Eyes looking towards that left shoulder. Keep pressing down through the back of the right leg. Toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Taking one more inhale, lengthen up through both sides of the waist. And then as you exhale, see if there's any more space. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, starting to fold forward over this front leg, holding onto the calves, ankle, or outside edges of the feet. Remembering you can use that right hand for balance. Take another inhale here to lengthen out. And then exhale, fold down. Muscles at the base of the neck relaxing away from the ears. Noticing if you do need to back out of anything, you can always just walk up a little bit higher. So the practice is really about tuning in and listening into what you need. What does your body need today? And sometimes we can challenge ourselves and go a bit deeper, and sometimes we want to just back out, just respect our edges. And then when you're ready, taking an inhale to come back upright, and then starting to shift the weight into that front leg, plant the hands down, tuck the back toes under, step back into down dog, or Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Just taking a moment here in your down dog. Rising up into the balls of the feet, take that left leg up into your three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale, stepping it forward into your sprinter's lunge, and then come onto the fingertips and lift the upper body off, coming into your arrowhead lunge here, palms facing down. Left hip crease drawing back, bending a bit deep in that front leg. If you can, reach the right heel back. Keep breathing. Taking inhale to bend through that right knee and take the arms up into your crescent moon lunge. Maybe bending a little bit deeper into that front leg. And taking another in-breath here. As you exhale, bring the arms down by your side, bring the arms up to shoulder height. Take the left arm underneath, right arm on top, wrapping the arms around. Just coming into your eagle arms. Lifting the elbows up. Reach that right heel back. Maybe lifting those eyes. Taking one more inhale. As you exhale, start to shift the weight forward, bringing the torso forward, and come onto the tippy toes of that right leg and start to lift up into your warrior three variation here. Draw the navel in and taking the arms out by your side. Keep lifting that right leg up, keep breathing. Take an inhale and then exhale. Starting to bring the right knee in towards the chest, coming into your crane and stepping that right foot down. Just take a moment in your Tadasana. You can close down the eyes. Just observing the breath, observing the body. Just noticing the effects of the practice. Opening up the eyes, release the arms down by your side. Take the arms up, inhale, look towards the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. And relax the head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, step back into your down facing dog. And then let's come down onto the knees. Knees hip distance apart. Toes can stay tucked under. Just coming up to stand on your knees and bringing the palms, the hands together in front of the chest. So we're going for our camel or strasana here. You can keep the toes tucked under, or if it feels available, you can release the tops of the feet down. So hands here, and then let's bring the hands to the back of the pelvis, and you can have fingers pointing up or fingers pointing down, whatever feels right. I'm going to drop the tailbone down, press the hips forward, so chest is starting to lift forward, drop the tailbone down, squeeze the elbows in, and this might just feel like this is plenty. Feel free to stay here. If you'd like to keep going, keep pressing the hips forward, keep lifting that sternum up. Maybe one hand comes down, thumb to the outside, fingers to the inside, and then other hand down. Pressing the hips forward, sternum lifting up. Maybe the head drops back. Two more breaths. Bring the hands back to the lower back and coming back upright. Let's bring the knees together, feet together, sitting down into your Japanese seat, or also known as Vajrasana. Left hand to the right hand, tips of the thumbs touching, closing down the eyes. Just feeling the increase in your heart rate. Just allowing the breath to slow down. And then let's open up the eyes. Just sitting over to one side. Take the legs out long. Just pressing down through the backs of the legs. Taking an inhale to lift up through both sides of the waist. And then as you exhale, starting to shift the weight of the torso forward over the legs. Coming into your Paschimottanasana. Holding the outsides of the legs or the feet. Or if you'd like to, first two fingers with the big toes. Take another inhale to lengthen up. And then exhale. Maybe starting to bend those elbows out to the side. It's not important to go as deep as possible. All our bodies are so different. So really just tuning into how am I in this moment. Just being with the breath. Maybe drawing those quadriceps up a little bit more. Just taking one more inhale. Staying for the exhale. And then taking an inhale, coming back upright. And then bending the knees up. Make sure that you've got enough room to roll back behind you. And roll all the way down. Bringing the feet in towards the hips. And then let's come into our happy baby. So knees in towards the armpits, holding the outside edges of the feet, thumbs at the base of the big toes. And then from here, you just like rock from side to side a little bit. Just massaging out the lower back. And then taking another inhale as you exhale, just squeezing those knees in, press the back of the pelvis down towards the mat. And when you're ready, just releasing that, extending the feet out long, just letting the feet fall away from one another, arms a little bit away from the body, palms facing up. When you're ready, closing down the eyes. Just taking a few deep, full breaths. And with each exhale, allowing the body to get a little bit heavier and a little bit softer. Just acknowledging your effort to come to the mat. Just knowing however your practice has been today, whether it was challenging or easy, that our practice nourishes us. It fills us and allows us to show up for ourselves in the fullest way possible. And through doing that, we can show up for others as well. It's really treating yourself with respect by coming to your practice. Just allow yourself to come to complete rest. If you'd like to stay resting here, please feel free to do so. And if you're ready to start moving again, let's start to deepen into the breathing. Breathing all the way from the tips of the toes to the crown of the head. Breath filling the whole body. And when you're ready, a little bit of movement to the fingers and toes. Bending one knee up at a time. Just rolling over to one side. Just taking a couple of moments on your side. And then making your way up to a seated position. Just keeping the eyes closed once you get back into your seat. Just for the last few moments. Just picturing the whole body. From the front, from the back, the sides, above, below. Sense of the whole body together. Allowing the face to be soft and the shoulders soft. And bringing the palms of the hands together into your prayer position in front of the chest, bowing the head down towards your hands. Thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. Namaste.